What's up, y'all? So, I was driving, as I always do. Well, first of all, let me know how y'all doing. Hope everybody doing well. I'm gonna try to shoot this video and without editing at all, because I know usually I like to edit because I talk too much. But I was driving, and recently a situation again happened, and I was reflecting on everything from the past couple of situations I've been in, leading up to this. And long story short, besides these recent incidences that's happened within this past 6 months, within the past year, within the past couple of years, it's a couple certain things that have been on my mind. And I know I'm being a little vague about it because I don't really want to get into it. But long story short, I feel like God really said, stop trying to do my job and just do what I need you to do. Stop trying to think, you can't cover for me. This is God saying this to me. You can't cover for me. If you would get out of my seat, you know how we like to say, Jesus, take the wheel. If you want me to take the wheel, get out of my seat. Move. You on the passenger, I'm on the wrong side, but you on the passenger side, trying to navigate, trying to hold my wheel, when you just need to sit pretty, get cute, and be prepared when I need you to move. That's it. That is the only thing that I need you to do. And here I am. I speak for me. I'll speak for me. Here I am, trying to navigate some things that I cannot navigate because I do not have the navigation system. I don't have a navigation system. And I'm trying to tell the good Lord where to go and what to do for my life. And we see how that's turning out. Not that my life is turning out bad, because God will definitely allow you to do some things and it'll work. Some things will work. But in the manner in which you want it to, in the manner in which it could be better, you might be looking for a single bedroom house, 700 square feet. And that's cool, that's cute. But God is saying, look, if you only would allow me to do what I need to do, and if only you would just wait, chill out, and allow me to handle things the way I need to handle it, and just look for signs when it's time for you to move, you could have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. 2 stories. 2 stories. That's what you always wanted, right? You always wanted a nice picket fence with a nice backyard so you could start your garden. But here you are, in a 1-bedroom, 700 square feet house with a decent bathroom. Like, it works, it does the job, but the shower's leaking. You ain't got no backyard. So now you're just sitting on your front porch having to listen to rowdy neighbors. It's loud, ain't it? All because you decided on your own free will that you was gonna do what you wanted to do, instead of let me navigate the way that I need to navigate. I was going through it for the past 5 minutes, y'all. I have tried to do things in my own way. And he allowed it. God allowed it. And long story short, because I did it in my own way, I tried to make fetch happen. If you know, you know. It's a Mean Girls reference, by the way. I tried to make fetch happen. And because I tried to make fetch happen, it worked for a little while. Until it didn't work no more. And when it stopped working, I panicked. I tried to figure out what to do next. I'm really good at sticking and moving, if you will. Sticking and moving, like pivoting when need be. However, sticking and moving and pivoting can only take you so far. And not only can it only take you so far, but eventually you get to a point where it's just like, I'm tired. I'm tired, but I won't relinquish this hold that I have on stupidity. I'm gonna call it what it is for me. Like, y'all call it whatever y'all want for you, but I call it stupidity. I have this certain hold of stupidity on myself, and I just refuse to let it go. For some reason, I feel like I have to do things in the hardest way possible in order to, like, I don't know, like, is it a pride thing for me to say that I did it? But at the end of the day, God did. It wasn't even me. It wasn't even me. I don't have what I have. I don't do what I do because of me. It's never because of me. Am I the one that's being used? Am I a vessel? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I'm not the reason why all of these things work the way that they work. Speak for yourself. I'll speak for me. And it baffles me the way that I've done things. Like, I remember days where I'm just like, and I'm gonna be transparent for a second. I've actually went through a therapist about anxiety. Because I've spoken to her, she's saying the same thing. Like, I know the problem. I know that I'm trying to do things in my own way. But I'm for some reason, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then I end up in situations long term, and I'm like, well, damn, how do I get here? How do I get out? Well, it ain't no way to get out but to go through. That actually might be some of y'all's problems too. I'm not gonna speak for y'all, but I'm just saying, if you would just let go of the need to have control of everything, if you would just let go of your will, we all got free will, and we ain't doing the best with it. And when you ain't doing the best with your free will, things tend to happen. I have not been the best with my free will. I could do anything I want, and I choose stupidity. I'm not even gonna keep calling everything stupidity, because some things just aren't stupidity. Some things are just a lack of knowledge and lack of understanding, and also just moving too soon. Being impatient, being impatient and not moving when I'm supposed to, waiting too long, or moving too soon. There is really no quote right or wrong way of doing things, but there is a way of doing things the way God wants you to do them. I have tried things my own way. And it's a major thing that I've done, that I've tried to do my own way, and it backfired in the worst way possible. And I'm like, dang. But then I had a chance to fix it, and I didn't fix it, because I'm like, okay, well, let me try it this way. Instead of just letting go of the thing altogether. I did not. So now, currently, I'm in a situation where I'm trying to adjust to the whole thing, and I feel like I'm being told to move on and let God handle it, but for some reason I still wanna hold on. You seeing the problem here? Pray and move on. Pray and move on. And then another thing, if you ever feel guilty for what it is that you have or what it is that you're able to do compared to other people, stop. I've been there, and that has put me in a certain position. Although I can see my life in a certain way, it's weird because I'm able to see my life in a certain way, and then when it happens, I'm like, huh. Like, for instance, I have been, as y'all can see, I'm in another car right now. Okay, I'm actually in a rental because I just got into an accident. Don't judge me. I got into an accident, and allegedly it's my fault. I'm gonna take ownership because, why not? Things happen. But I have been, what's the word? I have been itching for this car so bad. It's a Rubicon. I have been itching for this exact car for so bad, and this is a good chance for me to be like, do I actually want this car or not? But the the top comes off, the doors come off. I'm not gonna take the doors off because I'm nervous to do that. I don't want to mess up the doors. I ain't got time for that. We're paying for another car. But the doors come off, the top comes off, and that's the car that I really wanted. Or this little part right here. There's one to where it comes up like a sunroof, and then you can go back down, like you press a button. But I don't know if I really want that one or if I want this one. So there's a good chance for me to say whether or not I want it. And also, it's a good chance for me to scratch that itch, you know? But I could have already had this car a long time ago. I'm not going to get into it, but I could have had this car a long time ago if I would not have been in my own way and tried to do things my way. I really tried to do things my way. And now here we are. I actually took a picture and a video of the car that I wanted like 3 or 4 years ago. I could have already had this car. Certain things I could have avoided a bunch of stuff, but I didn't. I did not. So it's a rental. But you know, I'm happy right now. Like, even when I pulled up to pick up the rental, this is the same car that this guy was getting in. He's about to go clean it. And I would tell my mom, because she dropped me off, I was like, I really want that car. Like, I don't know if they're going to give it to me, because I don't think they will, because of the car that I wanted. I was just like, let me not be greedy. Even though I did look it up online, I was like, I hope they give me this type of car, but if not, it's fine. Gas prices is too high, way too high right now, and I don't want to pay a whole lot for gas. But I went in, and the guy was like, well, we got this car, we don't have it's kind of like late notice, so we don't have anything smaller. And he was like, well, we have a Jeep Wrangler. I was like, oh. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking to myself, like, is it the one that I saw outside? Is it the one outside? He was like, yeah, we just got a car. It's a Jeep Wrangler, and it's a couple of dollars extra, but I can see what I could do for you, kind of bring the price down. So I'm paying a little bit for it, even though my insurance is paying for some of it. But I'm like, honestly, I don't care. Honestly, and I told him, I scratched this itch. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I want this car so bad. So God looked out for me. And I've been visualizing this car for so freaking long. And now I get a chance to drive it. And eventually I'm gonna buy it. I want to say within the next year I'm gonna buy this car. I got other things that they didn't clean this car enough, but it's fine. I'm grateful. I can clean it on my own. I can use my little hand wipes. But I have been thinking about this car literally for the past couple of weeks, like visualizing myself having it and driving it. And when I get the chance to get it, I am going to get this car. I'm going to stay out of my own way, and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to so I can actually get the car that I want. Moving forward, I'm just be doing everything that I want. Everything. And I'm not going to feel bad or guilty about it. Any of it. Because why? Why should I feel guilty about the things that I have or the things that I do? And I think I know where that comes from, but I'm not going to get into that. But that's a conversation for another video, because I don't want this to be too long. It's already 13 minutes. But long story short, y'all, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, stay out of God's way. Because you're only messing up stuff for yourself. I messed myself up. I ain't going to say I messed myself up, but I got derailed just a little bit. I was like, turbulence. But now, I've never been off track. Never was too off track, but I just need to, like, stay focused on what it is that I'm supposed to be doing and get out of my own way. Side note for anybody else, if you're afraid to do anything, just do it anyway, because why not? Nobody really cares about what you're doing. Just do it anyway. Like, think about all the people that are doing things and you've never heard of them. Exactly. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. So if you're scared to do something, just do it anyway. I've always been that person where I'm just like a little nervous to do things, but I still get them done. But I feel like I haven't been doing them to the maximum of my capacity. So we're gonna do it anyway. So this is gonna be my thing for the next year. Just do it anyway. Do it anyway. Follow God. Do what you're supposed to be doing, but just do it anyway. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. Yeah. If you made it this far in the video, just say I'm gonna do it anyway. All right. Love y'all.